Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the cards for the 7th of June 2017. How are you all doing? Did any of you feel the love yesterday? Yesterday the card was all about love and I was like, only love is real. What a bizarre day it was for me. Absolutely just, this is the thing, the tarot always lets you know. I mentioned yesterday when I was doing the video that I got some flowers delivered, and I just want to show them off there. Can you see them? They're absolutely stunning. Absolutely. They haven't opened up properly yet, but they're absolutely amazing. So that started the day off. I got those, and then the postman came, and somebody who watches his channel had actually, they've engraved a talisman for me for good luck, for prosperity, for all of that, and they'd actually made it with the intention for me. So I got a beautiful handwritten card and this talisman, which was absolutely amazing. Later on, I got a message from a friend really late on, and this friend said, "Can you take a couple of days off in July?" And I was like, "Yeah, why? What's up?" And they're taking me on holiday. So they said they'd managed to get cheap flights. There's somebody wants to meet me who has a healing retreat and stuff like that. So I'm off there, and then later on I was actually, talking to my hero, who was Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. We were talking on Skype, and just out of the blue, Tyler started reading for me. So yesterday I felt the love in abundance, and my clients yesterday as well. There was some really, really strong connections came through with you all, so thank you. So I didn't even walk up the stairs to bed last night. I floated to bed on this sort of, I was on this sort of wave of love. That's what I was on. So massive, massive, massive thanks, and hugely thankful for, everybody that sends me messages on a daily basis as well. I said to my friend this morning on the phone that I keep having to pinch myself because I keep thinking I'm going to wake up and this has just been some amazing, beautiful dream. Okay, so I'm very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you. So right, okay, today I get back to the cards. Bizarrely enough, today we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, now we're using the Tarot Apocalypsis, and like I say, they never stick to the rules, these ones. So this is such a beautiful card if we see it. Now, the thing with this card, the Queen of Cups is very similar to the Empress, but this card, I feel she is more like the Empress in this. And in this card, it's depicting Aphrodite, who is the Queen of Love, Beauty, and Emotion. So this card, when it comes out, it's talking about a female of sorts, or a female energy. And, the Queen of Cups is usually very, very psychic. She's very intuitive, and she's like the empath of the deck. She is the feeler, She's definitely into her feels, this woman. And people get very drawn to her, She's as deep as the ocean. There's this woman as well, her feelings run very deep, her thoughts and stuff like that. And what the Queen of Cups does is she wants to nurture, she wants to comfort. So she will inspire you, She will actually delve deep into you and make you feel these feelings that you may have had hidden, that you didn't even know you were there, She is here to open your heart and to make you feel the love that we talked about yesterday, this oneness. Because when the Queen of Cups comes around, she often encourages this wholeness, that we spoke about yesterday. But she brings happiness, she brings love, she brings harmony, and she brings desire as well. She's sort of like, she wakes you up to what could be yours. She wakes you up to a life that you could live, and this is what she does, because she wants to nurture, and like all mothers do, she wants her child to grow up and live to its truest potential. So this is why she's doing it, not just because she can. If we have a look there, there's the bird there, she is about peace, this is it, she's peace and love, she's like, the hippie of the deck here, it's the gypsy hippie, I sort of see in this card, because it's such a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful card. So what she does is the Queen of Cups is around, or she's coming into your life, or this is somebody who's already around. So she's coming in to inject this beauty to your heart. She wants you to see the world through her eyes, where basically she does see love and peace. That is it. You know, she sees beauty in everything. And this is what she wants to, this is the gift that she wants to give to you. You know, she doesn't want to keep it to herself. She knows what she feels. So, you know, she wants to spread this, and she wants to give it away freely, you know, because what happens with her is when she is given this love, this is when it is returned to her. And that is what feeds her. That is what sustains her. You know, she doesn't want riches or anything like that. You know, it's this feeling of love, and, you know, being able to give that and receive it, you know. And when she gives it out, this is what she gets back, you know. So it's saying, if you love the Queen of Cups, you know, if the Queen of Cups is in your life or is coming into your life, if you decide to love her, you know, you might actually have a job on, like, decide not to. That might be the hard part, because there's something about her that people are drawn to. And, you know, what she will do is she will bring, like, all of your unfulfilled yearnings to the surface, and actually she can make them reality as well. Now, many people get quite scared of the Queen of Cups because of her powerfulness. This is it, you know. It's like you feel it, and a lot of us, you know, as I've mentioned before, we're taught to suppress these emotions. She sort of breaks the rules and tells us it's okay to feel, it's okay to cry, it's okay to scream with excitement. You know, it's whatever you are feeling, release it and allow it into the world, and it will make the world a better place. So many are sort of scared of drowning in her waves, so to speak. But if you let these waves carry you, you know, and embrace you, then she could take you to this place of bliss, you know. You know, when you're in the water, when you submerge yourself in the water and you start to float, and the water sustains you, and you are weightless. You know, all of them burdens and everything, you know, that you have felt or whatever, you dive into the water, and it's like the water takes them from you. And this is what the Queen of Cups is wanting to do. You know, like I say, love feeds her, you know, and she gives it right back. So she cares, and she cares deeply, you know. This isn't superficial, you know. She cares about others, and she cares about causes as well. You know, she's the, like, sort of, she's so bizarre, because it's like she's the, you know, like a female animal will fight for their young, you know. She will fight for their right, and she will fight for the underdog. But yet she's got this softness and this, you know, this really nice quality about her as well, and this gentleness, you know. So it's like, you know, it's don't cross her, because you will see how strong she actually is, because she is not weak by feeling these emotions, you know. I feel that there's a lot of sadness that has actually been within this woman's life when you see the Queen of Cups, and this is what has made her, rather than make her hard and cold, this is what has made her soft and nurturing. So this is what has enhanced her empathy, you know. This is what it does, because she has experienced the sadness. She doesn't want other people to, and she wants to heal their tears, you know, dry their tears. But like I say, her emotions run deep, you know. This is not going to be like a conversation, having a conversation with her isn't going to be sitting talking about the weather. Oh, it's a nice day today, is it? It's like, what makes you cry? What makes you tick? What do you yearn for? What do you dream of? You know, that is what the Queen of Cups wants to know. But the thing is, with the Queen of Cups, when she shows up, she is a mirror, you know. She's, I always say that wrong, mirror. Isn't it? It's mirror. I feel really. I always used to get wrong for talking slang, and when I say mirror, it sounds very slang, but it is the right way to say it. So yeah, she's like a mirror, you know. And whatever qualities you see within this Queen of Cups, you have them within yourself. That's how you can see them, you know. And this is what she wants to do. She wants you to recognize that, and she wants you to display them to the outside world. Now, the Queen of Cups can also change your views on situations as well. And she doesn't do this by being harsh and massively persuasive, but she will explain to you how things are, you know. She will gently sort of educate you, you know, and this is what she does best, you know. And like I say, the thing is with the Queen of Cups is she does all of this, you know. She's like I say, the superwoman, the super love woman, you know, of the tarot. But there's a lot of times she does all this for others, but she kind of forgets herself sometimes in this, and often the Queen of Cups doesn't actually see her own potential, you know. But the Queen of Cups will do whatever she can to make you see that you can achieve yours. So it's like with this, it's like she sort of wakes you from a slumber. This is it when the Queen of Cups comes in. You feel the love. It's like, woof, right, okay. You feel that you are cared for. You feel that you are nurtured. And some people find that it's quite alien to them, you know, because the Queen of Cups doesn't have conditions here. All she wants is for you to live. That is it. You to live, you know, the life that you were born to live. And she will nurture you with love until you realize that, and until you love yourself as well. So she flows, you know, she flows with life. She trusts it because she is this psychic, you know, she understands the ways of the world, you know, and she will inspire you. You know, she will encourage you to be the best that you can be, but she will also encourage you to feel as well, you know. So this is a powerful card today. I like I say, yesterday was all about the love, and today it seems to be the same. Now, the Osho Zen Tarot that I picked is healing, and bizarrely enough, we have the Queen of Cups. And this card is actually coinciding in traditional tarot with the King of Cups. Okay, sorry, I just need a drink. So this card is called Healing. And there's something beautiful within this. You know, I said yesterday that, you know, there was love. There was maybe somebody coming in. I feel that there is somebody that has sort of entered your life, or is about to enter your life, or is about to come back into your life, or something like that, which is going to allow you to heal. Because if we have a look at this card, you know, this is the card of healing, and this card is like a breath of fresh air. There's a coolness comes in with this as well, you know, and there's like a sense of relief. You know, when you just think, oh, right, okay, that's it. I can, you know, there's somebody there to support. And this is what, you know, I feel the Queen of Cups is there for. So like I say, whether you're female, whether you're male, you know, just make this reading work in the way it works for you. So yeah, so when I look at this card, I always sort of get like a Reiki, you know, a healing. Now Reiki is love energy, isn't it? You know, that's what it actually is. And it's intuitive, and it knows where to go when it's needed, which is pretty much like the Queen of Cups. She knows where she's needed, you know, and she'll sort of turn up, you know. And this is saying that this is a time when you are ready to heal, and you need healing. You know, you're no more trying to hide the wounds of the past. You know, that's it. They've hurt you enough already, you know. You are no more allowing what has caused them to come in neither, you know. This is it. This heart chakra is opening. And in doing that, in opening your heart chakra and opening this to love, this is when your head, you can heal these troubled thoughts of your mind. You can step back into your power because your solar plexus is being healed as well, you know, and this is when your light will start to shine again, you know. So it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. And what this is saying is that old wounds may come to the surface at the moment, you know, but they're coming to the surface to address them. This is what the Queen of Cups wants. She wants you to address them, and then you can let them go. Because when we start to feel, this is when we start to heal, you know. So this is saying that you're ready to accept them now, you know, you're ready to face them head on. And once you do that, you will be able to move on without the past from holding you back. You know, this guy in this card, he's naked, he's vulnerable, you know, but he is also open to this love and touch. And that it's the touch that heals him, you know. people don't realize the importance of touch. You know, when we are touched or when we're touching another, we produce a hormone, which is the love hormone, you know, and this is why a simple touch can reassure us. You know, it can offer security, and it can also offer bonds, like strengthen bonds within relationships. You know, this is it. It's like hugs heal, you know, they totally do, you know, and this is it. I remember once going for a treatment a few years ago, and the healer who I was working with touched my body. I was lying on the bed, and they said to me afterwards, "What is going on there?" You know, they said, "You were like a frightened dog." And I said, "No, I touch all the time. I hug everybody all the time." And they said, "Yeah, but how many times do you let somebody hug you, Tanya?" And it was like, all right. And they said, you recoiled from it, you know, and it was, wow. And it really made me think about the power of touch, and think, you know, how without it, I don't function as well, you know. I sort of blocked myself off from it. So like I say, that is something that you work on, but you know, it's all about the touch. You know, when people say I'm touched, it's, you know, that's it. That is the feeling that you get. You feel this warm feeling, you know, you feel sort of, you know, feeling, like I say, the touch of another person. You know, it connects you to them, because the hormone that we release, you know, like strengthens us to that person. So it's a very good way of cementing a relationship, or cementing something. You know, I spoke about it last night. I wrote a little piece regarding the NHS, and it was about, you know, I was thinking about it. Now NHS is in threat at the moment, you know, and I don't want to go too much into it, but it is. And I remembered the day that my mum was killed, and I remembered the doctors, and I remember the nurses, and I remember the doctors coming in and holding my hand and saying, "I promise you, we will do all we can to save her." I then remember him coming back in covered in sweat. This guy he'd been working, he'd been trying to keep his promise, and he couldn't, you know, her injuries were too severe. But he held my hand, you know, and he looked into my eye, and it was the touch, you know, that touch. If he had to come in and just said it. And this is, you know, this is a caring profession, and that is why I feel we need to do all we can to save that. But that's all I'm saying. But I'm saying the power of touch. That was my most vulnerable time in my life, and you know, there was a stranger there touching me, actually made me feel better and comforted me through it. So this is saying, you know, it's like I say, you know, it's a time of not to be scared to feel anymore. You know, like I say, this is you know, this is when your light will shine, when you are feeling loved, when you are getting this love and touch. This is when you will shine brightly. You know, this is when you will feel better within yourself. You will feel that you are worthy. You know, and it's allowing yourself to like relax into this, you know, and, you know, allowing yourself to experience, you know, the caring and love that is around you as well. And what that'll do is that'll dissolve the struggle that you have been a victim of. You know, so if we have a look, there's a lot of lotuses as well there, and lotuses, you know, I always say this, you know, the main one is in his heart chakra there, but he knows that it's safe now to open that. He's in a safe place because, you know, the Queen of Cups is there, you know, or vice versa. You know, and it's like, you know, the most beautiful lotuses grow from the darkest, muddiest waters. So it's the most shit you've had. This is when you can bloom, you know. So this is when the King of Water comes up in this, it's like you are no longer like prepared to hide from yourselves or from others, you know. You want to feel, you want this openness, you want this acceptance, because you want to be healed, because the pain needs to stop, and the pain only stops when you decide that you want to heal, and when you open your heart. When you close your heart down, the pain will continue, you know, and it's not hurting the person that hurt you, it's hurting you, you know, like we said yesterday. So this is it. You've had enough. You want to heal. You want to get better. You don't want to get better, you know. So this is it. You will be healthy and you will be whole when you allow this love and touch, and when you allow love in, you know. So they're the cards. I'm loving them today. They're such a wow, like such a beautiful, lot of watery, very, very watery feel there. And the Colette Baron Reid card here is a deep knowing, you know. And this is saying, you know, this is our intuition. This is it. Tap into this now, you know, because this is where we have our dialogue, you know. This is where we connect with source, which source is pure love as well, you know, when we connect with spirit. And we can't see it, but as with electricity, you know, we can't see it, but we know it's there because we press that button and it comes on. And this is saying it's now time to press that internal button, you know, and connect, you know, connect to others, you know, connect to your heart and connect to the divine, you know. And this is when you will start to heal, because you will feel love, because spirit loves you unconditionally. The Queen of Cups loves you unconditionally. And when you love yourself unconditionally, you know, this is when the healing has started. You know, so this is saying we are taught to ignore our deep knowing. We're told to follow the facts, you know, listen to logic and all of that, you know. It's listen to love. That's what you need to do. Logic will not sustain you when all else falls away, but love will be, you know. It's the only thing that is real. Everything else is an illusion of some sort, you know. You can work all your life to make all of this money and have all this money in the bank, but when you go, you know, do people come into your hospital bed and go, here, look at all the money you got, you know, come outside and look at your sports car? They don't. They come there and they sit and they hold your hand and they cry and they tell you that they love you, you know. And that is it, you know. In your last seconds, your last breath should be the words, I love you. And that is to somebody else. And if there's nobody else there, it's to yourself. You know, because that is what life has been about. This is what we are here for, you know. So this is saying you have this deep knowing, like the card said yesterday, you know, the oneness. This is what we were, and we've just become separate, and now it's about coming together again and feeling whole. And this is when you let love in, you know. So this is saying you can't ignore it, you know. People try to ignore this, and it doesn't work, you know. When you have this deep knowing, when you actually tap into it, when you allow yourself to hear it, this is when you can read between the lines, you know, and you feel all of the truth that has been missing in the story you've been telling yourself or being told. You know, this is the human experience. You will see it and you will realize, you know, how great the opportunities are in here, and you will realize how much you do actually know. You know, so this is saying, you know, listen to your deep knowing here. What they're saying with this as well is I do feel that there is somebody about to enter your life or about to come in, you know, especially with these two cards here, because I do feel this could be relationship. I do feel this could be relationship centered, or it is going to be somebody that comes in who is very, very special. This is somebody who is wise, who is loving, who is comforting, who is nurturing, you know, who is a mixture of the Queen and King of Cups. You know, they will come into your life and they will help you heal, and they will help you feel loved, and they will help you feel the love, you know. And this is saying they may, you know, it may just, it's a connection, you know, that you may not even be able to describe why. It's like, you know, it's, why am I feeling this way about this person? You know, you feel that instant connection with them. And what I want to say here is they're saying it is real. You know, it is real, you know, don't doubt it, you know. So this is saying, you know, there's two souls to come together, and it's like they're calling for each other, and bam, you know, the two of them meet up, and this is when the love and the healing actually begin, you know. So this is somebody being instrumental on your path and on your journey as well. So please pay attention to somebody that is around you at the moment, you know, or is about to come in the very near future. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship, you know. This is just somebody where you feel this love, you know, you feel this something, and it's like, whoa, what is this? You know, I really feel there's something between me and that person, you know. And this is a sign that your intuition is on point, because I feel that you feel it, you know. That's it. You will feel it, you know. Whatever is going on in your head about somebody you care about or somebody you like or something like that at the minute, this is saying you have a deep knowing. Trust your intuition, because there is magic about to happen. Something is happening, you know, and I feel there's magic in the air, you know. So beautiful, beautiful cards, those. I absolutely adore those cards today, you know. They're amazing. I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what we have here. I'm really like, I don't know, the energy is beautiful today, isn't it? You know, I don't know how any of you feeling that. Are you feeling this is a calmness that's come from the chaos, I feel. I feel things have been very chaotic, but I really feel today there's a calmness, you know. I got up a bit late, I sauntered around, I was like, right, okay, I was just like, la-di-da-di-da, head in the clouds, Tanya day, you know. But like I say, this is because the love that was showered on me yesterday is like, you know, there's this happiness, there's this contentment around. So right, these are the wrong cards I'm shuffling, sorry. They're the colour paranoid ones. I'm just, you see, that's it, you know, head in the clouds, but feet are on the ground. Right, okay, card for 7th of June 2007. Right. Divine will. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust, let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience, all manifests in perfect timing. This is the birth of something. When I looked at that straight away, I got like an ovum, you know, when you used to see the videos when you were at school, the sex education videos, you know, that would show you this like pulsating egg and all the little sperms swimming towards it, you know, and that was the start of new life. That was the start of creation, you know, like the big bang there. Look, it's coming from the darkness. This is where the light is coming and this is where it's spreading, you know. And this is, I don't feel this is just the world in general. I feel this is your world. There is something going to happen, you know. Expect it. Expect big things. There is a new birth coming for you, and I really feel it's like the birth of a new you, but the birth of love as well. There's a lot of this this around, and what they're saying here, it's like this is I feel destined. There's a lot, sort of, I'm seeing quite a lot of sacred geometry in that image when I'm looking at it there, and it's like I say, you know, divine will and divine timing. They know best, you know. On a soul level, we know as well, but, you know, they know best. And once we start to heal and once we start to feel, that is when, you know, our life will open up, and so many amazing possibilities for it. So I hope you like them cards. I absolutely love them ones today. You know, they're great. I'm really feeling a, you know, a warmness around my heart chakra there as well. You know, it's the greatest feeling in the world, isn't it? Love and being loved. You know, so that's it. Today, go out and spread the love and be on the lookout for love coming to you as well. So if anybody would like a personal reading with myself, please get in touch via my website or Facebook. My website now has a booking system, so it's so much easier for you to book a time that's convenient for you. Spaces are very limited, so get in there quick, because they're just like, you know, they're filling up, and I have no control over them now neither. So like I say, I don't know, I just look at my diary and see who's there. So I would love to read for you, and I would love to connect with you all as well. And like I say, thank you for watching these videos. You know, from the bottom of my heart, it does make me truly blessed. Okay, so Satnam.